Good afternoon, everyone. This is Amy Goldman, and I'm here to welcome you to the Demo Loan Community of Practice Zoom meeting. And it is AAC Awareness Month, and so very fitting that we have Gina Baldwin here, who will be telling us about her app. Please, just a few housekeeping things. Please mute your microphones. You can use the chat feature to ask your questions. Captioning is available, but if you want to use the captioning, you need to control it yourself by turning the CC button on the toolbar, clicking on that. Please, I ask you to complete the evaluation at the end of the webinar. And I'll be mailing this link out to everybody as well, so you don't have to furiously try to copy it. So at this point, I'm going to let Gina take control of the screen and tell us about your app.
Can you see my poster here?
Yep.
Okay, great. Can you hear me all right, Amy?
You're a little quiet if you can up the volume.
All right, let me do that. What about now? Can you hear?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Okay, so thank you for this opportunity to share with you APP2Speak. I am a licensed speech pathologist with over 35 years, and I found a need a couple of years ago, or a gap in a need as a speech pathologist working with some patients that were speech impaired. And so I created and designed APP2Speak. APP2Speak is a software application currently just for the iPad. We're getting ready to release, we're in beta testing for the Android tablets. Hopefully we'll have that available to everyone at the end of this month. So APP2Speak is a photo-based communication system. I'm going to point here to the poster and give just a quick overview, and then we'll do a demonstration. So the first 4 pages are photo-based with real wants and needs, speech output. So there's 80 preset photos indicating a want or a need. The second feature over here are the custom pages. APP2Speak is fully customizable. You can easily integrate your own photos, take a photo within APP2Speak, and record a voice for personalization. The third feature down here is the text-to-speech. It's a feature that is used for it is used by people with Parkinson's, bulbar ALS. They use the custom features as well. I'm going to mirror screen here. Bear with me. There we go. So this is page 1 of APP2Speak.
I am feeling sad.
Speech output, there's male and female voice.
I need my medicine.
So each photo has a word or a phrase indicating a want or a need. If there are visual difficulties, you can switch the preset pages to the big pictures. You can also simply, by sliding the button over, you can turn off pictures to isolate. If you're working with a young student or an acute stroke, maybe you would only want to start with the 2 pictures for communication and then gradually add them to turn them back on. You can also move these pictures. So if it was important that someone needs help a lot and you want to move it up to the top, you simply just touch and move. So you can rearrange all the pictures by sliding this button. This is page 1, page 2, 3, and page 4. The green question mark is the help page. There is a video, if you're connected to the internet, that'll show you a demonstration of how to use APP2Speak. You can see you touch the directions, there's written directions. for each of the features that APP2Speak offers. With the 3 features, you can start APP2Speak on the preset pages, or you could simply slide the button over to start on your custom page, or you can slide the button over to start on the text-to-speech feature. The text-to-speech feature is simply that, where you would type in your message. You could also make the font large and then tap the speak button here
help,
and type in your message. I'm going to turn off and go back to the preset page. Page 5 starts the custom pages. You can see here I added pictures from the internet. Family caretakers can add pictures from the internet, from their own photo library, or take a picture. Simply slide the button over. Actually, from here, simply slide the button over, touch and select the area, and your settings box pops up. You can go to your library and click on a photo, or you can take a photo within APP2Speak, which is blank. So let's just go to the library, and I'll go to the moments. I'll go to the dog, type in your title of the picture, and down here you can see you can use the text where you would just type in, or use a voice. For purposes today, I'm going to record a voice. This is my dog, Onyx. Save the recording, confirm, and there you have Onyx again. This is my dog, Onyx. The custom pages are endless. You can move the custom pages simply by sliding the button over. Touch the custom page. So this is page 9. I'm going to move it to be page 7 and confirm. Here's 5, 6, and here's 7, the page that I had moved. You can also share pages if you are working with multiple students, multiple patients, or clients, seeing if they were able to use successfully use APP2Speak, and say you created some pages. So for example, I'll slide over and say this page was mastered by my client. And so you'd simply turn on, I'm going to do mirror again and show you the 2 iPads. All right, so the bottom iPad is the client's iPad, and I'm going to share this page. So I simply swipe the button over, hit share on that one, hit share on the other, or turn the share button on. Then I connect through Bluetooth to my iPad mini. I accept. And I'm going to send that page. And so you can easily transfer pages from one APP2Speak user to the other. So when you're done, you would simply reboot APP2Speak on the one you put it from. There's the page 5 that I sent. So easily transfer to, I'm going to turn this one on. These bars right here, they are targets. You can switch pages with them, but they're very small. But they're actually targets to be used with someone that may be using a Bluetooth switch. So they would use the accessibility features with that come with the iPad and turn on the touch accommodations and or the switch accommodations, and Bluetooth their switch, a joy switch or a touch switch, and they would be able to use the scanning and the direct select with APP2Speak. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. We are almost up on the BPP for the Apple iTunes. There was a little confusion with Apple, but we should be up in the volume, the BPP volume purchase program. I am offering a free promo code. I understand a lot of your organizations have more than one iPad, and that Apple only allows you to put a promo code maybe on 1 or 2 iPads. So I can offer a free APP2Speak for a couple of your iPads. And then if you needed more for your purposes, you could purchase APP2Speak through the volume purchasing program. Any questions, comments, concerns?
If you have a question, you can take yourself off of mute and ask your question, or you can chat. I think everybody needs some more caffeine or chocolate.
So APP2Speak is up for sale in the Apple iTunes store. We have had over 400 downloads. We have sold internationally. APP2Speak is in several, actually over 20 state organizations for AT. I'm in the state of Missouri. APP2Speak is available in their lending library.
So, Gina, we did have a question from John Brandt.
Okay.
How much?
Thank you for asking. I neglected to say that. It is $79.99.
Okay. And another question about how do we actually get the promo code?
So if you're interested in the promo code, you can send me an email. Amy, would you give them my email address?
I will send that out to the demo loan COP along with the link for the evaluation.
Yes. And they can just request it via email. Then I go into my Apple developer account and go in and pull a redeem code. And then I'll send it to you and give an explanation on how you can redeem it.
Okay, any other questions? Well, hearing none, that was short and sweet. And of course, once they have your email, Gina, they can certainly email you any questions that occur. What kind of technical support do you have available? Is it basically you? by
Yes.
Email?
It is me. APP2Speak is self-funded by myself, and of course I have support from some family members as well. There's really, it's low tech, very easy to use. Any questions that come in generally are those that people need to update their iOS system. APP2Speak is, again, easy to use. We keep it up to date with the iOS, and if there are any problems, just feel free to reach out. Keep your Apple iPads on the latest iOS, and basically I haven't had in the 3.5 years, haven't had any APP2Speak, so to speak, problems.
Another question just came in. Are there any training videos available on YouTube or I guess quick start guides on the web?
So yes, on the app, it's okay. On my website, app2speak.com, there are demo videos on how it works. On the question mark, once you have the app, let me go back. So if you hit the question mark, if you want to know about moving pictures, there's written instructions with photos. Same with the custom pages. There's written instructions with photos. And again, for sharing custom, there's written instructions. So there's written instructions, there's a demo video right here on the app, and there's also information on the website, or you can email me. Did that thoroughly answer the question?
I think so. Okay, last chance for questions. All right. Well, Gina, thank you so much. Thanks in advance for sharing your product with us. Again, I will be sending everybody Gina's email along with the link to the website and along with the link to the very short 2-minute evaluation. And so that concludes today's very brief Zoom training. So thanks everybody for attending.
Thank you. Thanks, Amy, for the opportunity.
Okay. And thank you, Shana.